Wax and Book friends. I'm Amber. If you're new, welcome. Welcome back if you're returning. Today's video is a home fragrance one. It is my wax melting challenge for the month of May. This is put on by Patricia Gates, and I participate in it every month because it's a lot of fun for me. So let's get into it. We'll read the prompt and I will share the wax that I chose. So some of these will be available on my website. Some are retired scents. It just depends, but you can find everything down in the description. My website is madaboutmelts.scentsy.us. So let's get to it. So for May 1st, I have, and some of these, this will probably go up within the first few days of May, so I will have already melted these, you know, already, but I still wanted to share everything with you guys. So May 1st is Melt Something with a Celestial Vibe. I went with the Wicked Friends for Good because, as you know, we have flying monkeys, we have the Wicked Witch on a broomstick, we have Glinda floating in her bubble, you know, all that sort of thing. Plus, this gives kind of like a light and airy type of feel to it. So I felt like, you know, they're up in the heavens, in the sky, floating around and whatnot. So it felt like it would work for that prompt. Okay, for May 2nd is Kentucky Derby Day. Melt a scent you'd bet on every time. So I took that to mean like something that would be a crowd pleaser that you would know would be, you know, something that would be pleasant for anyone that comes into your house. And this is one that I do like to recommend during the fall for people. Hopefully it will come back in the fall. And that is Cider Mill. I feel like this one is well liked by most people. It's apples and pumpkins and like cider spice. And it's a really good one. So I was like, this one will be a perfect pick for that prompt. Okay, after that, for the 3rd is Sweet Sunday. Melt a candy store ingredient. So I went with full-on candy store type of treat that you can get, and that is caramel apple craze. So not only do you get the caramel, which you find in candy stores, you get a full-on caramel apple. So delicious. Hopefully that one will come back in the fall too. So for day 4, it is Star Wars Day that day. So for May 4th, it says melt a Star Wars wax. And I went with the only one I have right now, and that is the Mandalorian Air of Adventure. This is such a nice one. I really enjoy it here in my bedroom. It's so nice. So that one works perfectly. Then for the 5th is Warm a Lime Wax. And I decided on my final bar, final cube, of key lime and grapefruit. This one is available now, I know. And it is a nice key lime grapefruit combination. So it's a good one. Then for after that, for the 6th is Melt a Floral. I went with Coconut Flower, not to be confused with Coconut Blossom. Coconut Blossom is on my website now. And that was a scent of the month last year. And this Coconut Flower was a Bring Back My Bar last year, I think. I think it was last year. I'm pretty sure because people were like getting them confused with each other. So Coconut Flower, I felt like worked. So you can't get this one, but you can get Coconut Blossom. After that, for the 7th of May, I have Warm and Open the Windows kind of scent. I went with one that has open air in the title. It is Open Air Exploring. This was part of a Father's Day collection, if I'm remembering right, a couple years ago. And it is a strong, like, very vibrant cologne-y, kind of cologne-y, but like actually I would say probably more of a body wash, like a very refreshing, outdoorsy body wash type of scent. And it because of the strength and just the type of scent it is, it makes me think of one that you would open the windows and let in spring with. So that is that one. Then for the 8th, I chose Melt Something Fun. Gimme Candy. I have one more cube. I think I have one more bar too. I took this out of my club, but it's so good. It is, it's like candy corn, as you can see on the cute little label, which I don't like to eat candy corn. Let me know down in the comments if you like candy corn. I don't like to eat it, but I love the smell of this. And I actually like to decorate with candy corn. I think candy corns are so cute, but I just don't like actually ingesting them. I don't think they're cute that way. Okay, for the 9th, we have Farmer's Market Day Melted Citrus scent. So I went with a new one. Is this part? I think this was part of the Coastal Edit, which you can still get stuff from that one. That was April's collection. And that is Sand and Citrus. It has citrus right in the title. So I was like, okay, I'll melt this one. So it's a kind of a beachy, salty citrus scent. So that's that one. And then for the 10th, which is Mother's Day, it says Happy Mother's Day. It is a free melt day. So I just picked a favorite that I was in the mood for. And that is Halloween Town. I was like, I haven't melted this in a while, and I love it so much. So Halloween Town got my choice to melt on Mother's Day. Then after that, for the 11th is mix or do a wax war with 2 similar scents. So I don't know if I'm gonna mix them. We'll see. We'll see what I decide to do. But wax war or mix for Scarlet Sunflower. And what is this? Golden Sunflower Fields. This one retired, didn't come back. This one, this one might be available now. Actually, I think it might be. I think this is one of the fall scents that they left in this annual catalog. Of the 2, I prefer Scarlet Sunflower. I just love it more. You get this apple note in it. That's so nice. The Golden Sunflower Fields is fine, but you for sure get like more of like a, hey, you're at the farm type of feel to this one compared to this one. So I'll probably mix them because I don't really need to do wax war on them, but I have them. Those are the 2 that I chose. Then what are we on? We are on the 12th. So for the 12th of May, it's warm something people might try if under the weather. So I went the route. I know I thought maybe for a minute like something that would be medicinal, and I was like, you know what? No, I want to go with something that a lot of people love that would feel like it was comforting to them while they're sick, and I chose Bright Cider Life. I know this is a really big favorite for a ton of people, and I do enjoy it. Didn't keep it in my club. I do enjoy it. So I felt like that one would work very nicely. After that, we are on the, what are we on? The 13th. There we go. And the 13th is Melt a Scent that starts with R. I was having troubles with R too. I ended up finding a couple finally. But I was like, is this going to be like I last month in April? Where I could not find one single I scent. I have one now because of Bring Back My Bar, but I couldn't find it then. But thankfully, like I said, I found a couple, and I decided to go with the Rapunzel Spirited Determination. And I chose this one mainly because I want to be done with the scent. I have 2 cubes left. I don't know if I'll melt both of them. I wasn't really a fan of this one. There's a lot of floral in it, and it's like a stinky floral to my nose. It's probably like a lily, which leans stinky to me. So, I figured that would be a good one. R for Rapunzel. For the 14th, we have Warm and Emerald Green Wax for May's Birthstone. How could I not melt this one? Wicked Emerald City. Obviously, I have to melt this one because It has emerald right in the title, and it is emerald green. So yeah, that one will work perfectly for that prompt. For the 15th now is melt a scent in honor of your family. So I went with one I know, especially my son really loves, and that is blueberry pancakes. And it is so good. I really do love it. This is one I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to keep in my club though. But I know my son loves it. And so I'm like, well, I have like, I don't know how many bars, 4 bars of it maybe. That's why I'm thinking maybe I should just go ahead and take it out now. But then I'll probably regret it. So I'm still dithering. I'm still dithering on it. Okay, for the 16th is Farmer's Market Day again. So melt a berry scent. So for me, I chose Breakfast in Bed because this has a raspberry note in it. It's raspberry pumpkins and like pastry, and it's yummy. So not available, but it's good. Then for the 17th is another sweet sundae, ice cream parlor ingredient now. And I went with another retired one, Vanilla Waves. This one is like a total soft serve vanilla ice cream with like a caramel drizzle and sea salt sprinkled on it. That's what it is to me. No, another one no longer available. I'm sorry. There's so many of these that aren't available, but it worked for the prompt, so I had to choose it. For the 18th, it's Beauty Day. Warm a wax in your eye or hair color. And so I went with a goldeny brown, a pretty close match. And the scent is cranberry pumpkin spice. And so this is a nice one. It came out in a Bring Back My Bar last year, and I'll enjoy what I have left of it. Alrighty, for the 19th, we have Melt a Lotion or Perfume Style Fragrance. This was new last year into the fall catalog, so pretty. It is velvet cashmere woods, and it is a body care fragrance. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. If I had to choose between this and cashmere and corduroy though, which is no longer around either, I do have one of those, but I wanted to melt this one. Between the two, I prefer that one, but this one is really pretty. So I look forward to melting that one as well. So for the 20th now, it is National Bee Day. Melt a honey or floral scent. So I don't have any more like specific honey scent, like buzzworthy. I'm out of that one. I usually, if it comes around again, I'll get like 1 bar because that'll last me like a couple years because it's so strong. I don't have that one anymore. Unfortunately, I'm one of those people that do love that scent. I know most people don't love that scent, but I do love that scent. But anyway, so for the prompt, I went with honey, what is it? Pumpkin honey spice, which is in my club. And it's so good. So it does have honey in it. This one is so yummy, so yummy. Hopefully that one will make it into the catalog or come back to the, maybe the fall harvest collection, possibly. That would be great. Okay, then after that, for the 21st, we have Hoarded Wax. Treat yourself to a treasured favorite. And yeah, I have been hoarding this because it's not in my club and I'm so sad. Marshmallow Mint Cocoa. This is one, if it ever comes back with Bring Back My Bar or something, it will go directly into my club because I love it so much. This is my favorite like mint gourmand scent. It's so good. Oh, it is completely like a peppermint hot chocolate with marshmallow. You could also say it is like Andes Mint. So if you're familiar with that scent, the scent of Andes Mints, this is very similar. So I was like, okay, I'll do this one because I adore it and I can't get any more of it. So I am hoarding it. But I'm enjoying it too during the winter. But I felt like that worked perfectly. Then for the 22nd, it's mystery melt. Draw a random melt from your stash. So I closed my eyes, dug my hands in one of my wax drawers, and pulled out Camu Camu. You can get this one. This one is on my website right now. This is a classic, Scentsy classic. So good. Camu Camu. I think the other notes are like passion fruit and like a, I think maybe another citrus. It's so good. And I've never come across any other wax company that's done this scent that is anything similar to this. I love it. I love it. It's been around for a long time. I've been buying that one for a very long time. So that is Camu Camu. For the next prompt, which is the 23rd, we have another farmer's market day. For this one, it says melt an apple or pear. I decided to do both and melt autumn road trip. So this is pears and apples and silver oak, and it's amazing. My favorite autumn scent. Love this one. It is my Scentsy Club. Hopefully that one will come back in the fall. Cross your fingers, but it is in my club. Thank goodness. So after that, for the 24th, we have Sweet Sunday again. This time, melt a bake shop treat. I went with frosted cinnamon roll, which is delicious and does smell just like a cinnamon roll. It's yummy, even with the frosting on it. So good. Okay, we're moving on to the 25th, which is melt something red, white, or blue for Memorial Day. I decided on red and chose Goody Goody Gumdrop, which is still in my club right now. Not sure how long this one will stay, but right now I do love it. This is like my favorite like spice type of scent. I'm not a huge spice person, but I wanted to have at least one that was like specifically spice. And that one's my favorite. So I was like, I'm going to keep this one in my club for now. And we'll see how long it stays there. But it's so good. I like it. It does smell like a gumdrop that you would get at Christmas time. So the 26th, moving on, warm a scent containing an herb. I went with one of the May Edit bars. So our May Edit this month is a farmer's market theme, and everything is so cute. I love it. I will have a haul. I am getting at least one of the warmers, so stay tuned for a haul that will be coming. And this is one of the bars. There were 3 bars. They were all new. And you can get like a 5-pack. It came with 2 bars that are in the catalog as well on my website, Black Raspberry Vanilla and Sweet Lime and Peach, I think it's called. Something like that. I think that's the name of it. one of those, another fruity scent, farmer's market type of scent. So anyway, this was one of the 3 new ones, and it is Morning Herb Garden. And this has basil in it. And herb is right in the title, so how could I not choose this one? But yeah, this has a basil note in it. And on cold anyway, I haven't melted it yet. I will be making samples for my customers, but I haven't melted it outright. But on cold, I actually enjoyed the scent of it. And I wasn't sure I was going to, but I do. Alrighty, we're moving on to day 27. This is melt a sunscreen, beach, or poolside wax. I went with a bar I'm excited to try. This was in one of our whiff boxes, exclusive to the whiff box. I can't remember what one. I think it was February, maybe March. I don't know. But I love the smell of it on cold. That is Sunset Drift. And yeah, it does give you those beachy feels. It's so pretty. Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. So Sunset Drift, at least on cold, I enjoy it. Hopefully I enjoy it as much when I melt it. After that day, so we're on the 28th, and that is graduation season. Melt a color wax from your alma mater. Our colors were red and gold, and so I went red and chose apple spice season. So yeah, it's a nice apple cidery scent. Then we have for the 29th, weekend getaway, warm vacation wax. I decided to do a drink type of scent, Berry Cosmo Boogie. So good. That smells so yummy. So that's that one. And then we have on the 30th, Farmers Market Day, melt a melon or stone fruit wax. And this one I did melon and chose blue agave and melon, which is like a honeydew in it. One of my favorite summer scents. I do love that one. I'm picky about melon. That one I love. So, and then for the final day, the 31st, feeling zen, warm, a relaxing blend, I went with Jammy Time, which is so nice and relaxing, and I love it. So that's it. That's everything I'm planning on melting for the Wax Melting Challenge during the month of May. And yeah, I am excited for this lineup. Only a few of them I chose because I don't really like them, and so I don't choose them normally. But for the most part, I picked ones that are favorites of mine this time around, so that'll be fun. So thanks for spending some time with me. Please like and subscribe if you haven't yet for more home fragrance and book content, because I do post about both because I love both. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Until next time, TTFN. Ta-ta for now.